results in a nice first down pickup.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Don't know what somebody told you.
Early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance on himself and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Set to go
Thought
now
that bitch was
on
on
1st
hand.
and 10.
Ooh.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll go play action with Goff.
Yeah.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try. They'll look to throw. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied. So all even at 8 as this kick is sent airborne. Hardy now with the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for King Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to throw. Jackson. Off he goes. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. A give right up the middle to Henry. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that.
Change it. Hey, hey.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Jackson on 3rd and 2. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy, I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hold on. What's that?
Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
We go tonight.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hey, shell.
A second down throw for Goff. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. So we've reached halftime here. It is an 8-point game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Here's Jackson. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean,
And he will get into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Hey, report.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Report, report, get up.
Jackson looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. We will have a Ravens first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Hey, Alpha, come on.
They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Shot.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Shot. You turned it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
180.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Henry tries to bull his way in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
To throw is Jackson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag two more onto their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, it's gone. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. Now, here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now Jackson taking off. He'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Sit up!
They'll drop to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Again, it's Jackson. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, that may be the
About
break
time.
they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barr.
Hey, you better than a lot of motherfuckers that don't play though.
Take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning.
You got enough time for it. Let's see what you can do, my boy.
Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Angola.
On 1st and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Now, Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
That's cool. Do something with it.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Now you gotta do something with it, big dog.
Here's Goff.
That ain't what you gotta do.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And now he loses.
Goofy.
One of the Ravens has it. Well, sometimes
I did call it.
tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around to the yards. Except
Nah, that wasn't no pass interference.
will take over.
That wasn't no pass interference. I ain't touch.
Right. That is what
I
happened
ain't
here.
touch
That's
you.
just a prime example of a player.
There you
just
go.
doing a
There you go.
little
Try. You got a
too
chance.
much.
Oh, no, you don't.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Hey, that's cool. If you score, how about this? If you score, then you win. But you gotta score though. If you don't score, if you score, then you win. I give it up. You win. But you gotta score
Let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on
before the
this
game
scoreboard
over.
before that clock runs out.
Ain't nobody been double teaming you. I've been doing the same plays. It's 14-40. And I'm recording this. This going on my Twitch. This going on my Twitch account.
Close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection.
You about to go viral, bro.
Result, 2 points.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No.
Yeah, I see his name. Yeah, I see his name, chat. Get on it.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10.
Oh, he trying to score, chat. He trying to score, chat. Oh, he ain't watching that clock.
That catch gets him a 1st down.
Chat, he just gave it up.
First time out. Here we go. One final play.
Uh-oh.
Now pass deep for St. Brown. And the final throw of the game.
Good game, man.
Incomplete. And that will do it. this one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here.